Hello everybody, I'm the Sonic Arrow, and welcome back to Nefarious November. Now, last night, I did not get an episode for the 28th done. So today is the 29th, and it will be for another half hour. 32 minutes, roughly. 31 minutes now. So, I'm not going to get it out on the 29th, but I will get it out on the 30th, and I will have one for November 30th, and that will be essentially the end of Nefarious November. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad we made it to the end of the month. I'm very sorry that there were a few days where I missed an upload, but I'm winding down into the finals, or into my final schedule, and everything's gone essentially to hell in a handbasket. Let's deal with this guy. Oh boy, the lag is real in this area. And I know why. Because we have a map that needs to load. But I do have a good section of the map filled out. Now, I do want to go and build a town somewhere. And I picked out this spot. This map segment will be where we build our town. So it is north of the base. And because it is an area surrounded by water, I want it to be a little fishing town. But I thought, nah, that's stupid. So instead, oh boy, we better be smelting this kelp. So let's get this going. Make sure we have blaze rods. So essentially, what that means is I need to figure out how I'm building the town. But I know I want it to be built out of blue. And this is going to be one of the chromatic cities that I'm going to be building. Because I want to build a town that's themed around one color in Minecraft. So we'll have the blue town be on the water side. I was gonna say it'll be a fishing one, but no, it's not gonna be a fishing village. It's going to be something else, but I want it to be sort of like, you know, I want it to be more, how do I put this? I want it to be more like a city, in a sense. Like, tall buildings everywhere. Tall buildings everywhere. I want to build buildings that go up through the sky, essentially. So, to do that, I don't know. I don't know what words I'm going to be... I don't know what words to be using. But I do know that I need to make a concrete converter. But I'm not going to build one of those over-complicated redstone ones. And instead, I just added a waterlogged leaf block on top of the mud converter. Because, honestly, I can just take this off and take out the bottles, put them in here, take this out, and fill this with the concrete powder. And it'll just convert my concrete, because this is waterlogged, and it turns it into concrete. But it's limited on blocks that it can push. Like, pistons can push up to 12 blocks in a line, and I'm not pushing 12 blocks out from that one piston next to the dispenser, or dropper, technically, that's throwing me new dirt blocks. And here you can see I have taken the same concept of the piston pusher and turned it into a clay converter, because all of this dripstone is down here under the platform, turning mud into clay. So, and because the redstone didn't quite work out how I wanted it to, I just stand here, place down a mud, and it gets pushed. It also gives me a new mud, and because the redstone repeater's there, I'm not placing more blocks in front of the block I place. And as soon as it gets to the end, this redstone signal has to be extended by repeater. This redstone signal pushes all these pistons, and this is the maximum that we can push out. And as soon as this line is full, this piston has 13 when it's right here, because this is 12. And when it pushes the 12th, that's it. You put another one here, it don't push no more. So this prevents it from breaking the redstone here, and it still allows us to push blocks into the maximum area so it can be converted into clay. At least clay blocks. And this piston is set on max delay. And technically, it could be set to 3 delay, because the pistons to my right are set to a 1 tick delay, because the repeater over there is set to 1 tick. But because this one's set to 3, the piston is slow to push and retract, giving enough time for this to push and then retract, so it's not giving a redstone signal, but the piston doesn't think it can move, and we have to update it manually. So it's doing that. I'm placing a mud block, and it's giving me a new one every time I do, because obviously the redstone's powering this block, which is powering this dropper, which has our mud in it. But we are almost to the end of this, and I already had a few blocks being converted, so technically there's going to be an issue. I think. No, there won't be, will there? No, there won't. Because it'll fill in, and then push. It'll have the maximum it can push, so some pistons won't extend, and then this one will just push the mud blocks down to the end, which will then be the maximum push, like that. So, yeah, these ones can't push anymore, because certain, like this one and this one, couldn't push. These blocks got moved over as the new line came in until it reached the end, and it couldn't be pushed any longer. So it's a lossless design, really. I'm not a genius. I'm not the one who figured this out. But, you know, it's simple redstone stuff like this, and when I say simple, it has to be simple. Like, a child could have figured this out. I'm pretty sure a child did figure this out at some point. So this is not a new revelation. But if you know about this system here, kudos. And of course, I've wanted to automate the making of clay forever, but never really had the chance. I should have it so this all gets pushed. Nah, that wouldn't work. Never mind. I was going to say push each of these blocks down to be pushed up that way and fill in a whole new, like, snake the mud around so it can be extended, but I didn't have enough room over here, and honestly, this is an 12 by 12, so it's 144 blocks. Is it a 12 by 12? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, because this one does not have the black stone under it, so it's not gonna have the dripstone under it, which means it won't be turned into clay. So it's a 12 by 12, that's 144 blocks, because 12 times 12 is 24. Anyway, so I'm getting all of this clay, and I want to smelt it down to make terracotta, which I have a resource pack from Vanilla Tweaks that renames it to hardened clay, like it was before, but it was renamed to terracotta because reasons, you know. 2, 3, 4, This is going to be an uneven distribution again. So, boop, 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 boop. Anyway, let's see. So this lime dye, I was smelting some sea pickles, and I was also cooking some chicken, because I didn't think I had any fuel in those furnaces, in those smokers, so that was my bad. Anyway, let's put some of this away, shall we? The chicken is cooked and will go down here. Honestly, I should build a KFC to hold all of my chicken. Just be an auto storage system, a storage silo disguised as with the sign on it that says KFC. That'd be hilarious. I'd love that so much. Maybe I'll put storage silos for different foods somewhere. I don't know where yet. I have no idea. But I do want to go hang out with the sniffers for a while and get torch flowers and pitcher pods. I want to get the seeds and start growing stuff. So let's see. Blue concrete. I don't have a spot designated for concrete yet, so I'll toss all of my blue blocks in here. Or my non-wool blue blocks. Okay, sand. Dirt. Purple. All this garbage. I was breeding the allays, so that's why I have amethyst crystals in my inventory, but who really cares? Not you guys. You're smart. You're smart enough to not care. Shulker box, shulker box, shulker box. Those are all empty. Okay, my blue concrete is here. So we're gonna fill this thing with blue blocks. And it's gonna be concrete. I'm not gonna throw concrete powder in there, but I might throw some light blue concrete. No. It's gonna be mostly blue. So like this is cyan stained glass, so let's get some of this blue dye, which I need more of. Oh boy. Did I throw flowers in here? Anyway, I made a whole bunch of these, and I actually went and got another sniffer egg. That's why I said sniffers, because I went and hatched my 2 sniffers while AFKing the cocoa bean farm for brown dye. Anyway, let's see. I'm looking for cornflowers. Surely I have some. There's blue wool, there's blue dye. None up here. That's sad. Let's see. I get blue dye from blue tulips, cornflowers, lapis lazuli, and blue alliums. So, let's see. Emeralds, lapis lazuli. I can buy lapis from clerics. That is not a problemo. Should have had my shovel in my hand. That would have been smart. Too bad I'm not smart, but I am in fact really dumb. Oh, right. Alright, let's put the purple in its spot. I don't know where that came from, but it came from somewhere. So let's see. Purple is down here. Right here. Boop, boop. Then pop coarse fruit. The redstone dust has its spot here. I have mud, which I'll just toss in here. I already had some. Okay, that's why. That's right. That's why I started getting more mud made, because I had very little. So let's toss this in here. This is our map to the place. These torches I don't need right now. This goes here. Get out Scarmillion. And we have firework rockets. basically, we need iron. And because we're going to be trading it to our villagers, or villager who buys it. I really should have Cognazzo out here, but I don't. So you know what? It's my mistake. So I was going to buy glass from our librarians. I better mark which librarian has the glass trade on the signs, because that way we can just look at what they got. So it's this guy. Let's make it all caps. That way it's identifiable. I'm actually gonna bring out my shovel to fix it up, because I was doing something with it. Oh, right. Digging all of that, oh, you know, what's the word? Mud. Really did a number on him. So, boop, boop. Beep, beep. And it's time to make blue glass. Blue stained glass, I should say. Alright. And we'll put the rest of the glass down in our storage system. There's a lot of moving parts to this one. Of course, it's an ambitious build for anyone. So, if you're the kind of person that can slam out of town in like an hour or two, I commend that building skill. Like, you know what you're doing, where you're going, and where you want to do it. So, it takes me days just to plan out how I'm going to build. But you know what? Some people build differently, and my process is a little different than everybody else's. So, I think about what I want to build, how I want to build it, what I want to build it out of, and then focus on the location. So, because we're building it by the water, it had to be some sort of water type block. And because there's no water types in Minecraft, I just thought, water. It's blue. So, let's look at all the blue blocks. We've got candles. Got flowers. We got canvas signs. We got beds, terracotta, and glazed terracotta. See, this is blue terracotta, so concrete powder, shulker boxes, petrified honey. How do I get petrified honey? Oh, amber bee, honey block conversion. Huh. Well, that's something. But you see what I'm getting at, right? So, it's going to be mainly these, but I do want to look at some block palettes for blue concrete. So, I'm going to do that, and I will be right back. I think we got a winner here. This looks fantastic. So, it uses blue concrete, black stone, bricks, blast furnaces. Of course, we can knock a few out that seem a little, So, like the blast furnace, The black stone can be swapped. The blue wool and the brown terracotta. Like, that looks like it was built by a river. Like, the brown looks like a mud that was used to build up the base, and then the blue was used for a little bit of identification. You know, like personality. Or maybe just pure imagination. You know, that kind of thing. So, I like this one. So, no blast furnace. I'm not going to use that. But, palette number 159. Whoever had 159 as theirs, pretty solid. Like, this is good. Like, I like it. Of course, there are other ones, and I'm going to look at them, but keep this one in the back of your head. Now, there's this one. I'm not using this one, but number 5036, Tell me that does not remind you of a zombie. Like, this looks like it is used to make a zombie. Then there's the exposed copper. Okay, yeah. But the cyan concrete, green concrete, lime concrete, blue concrete, lime terracotta. Like, that's a pretty good zombie. You know? So, if you want to find any of these yourself, like, this site, block pallets, as you can see right over there, it has the ability to search for a block. So, let me just draw your attention to this. So, let's say I'm searching for blue concrete. I can tap this, tap the search button, and it brings me some pallets that I can then scan through. And I've already been through these, so, like, I've seen these ones before. I liked this one because, now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know my flags of the world, but this looked like the French flag to me, and that was pretty cool. I think it's either French or it might be Belgium. I'm not positive. Do not quote me. I'm sorry if I offended you and that's your home nation's flag. I apologize greatly. I just thought it was neat because of those colors. I like those flags. They're simple, yet they express something. I don't know what that something is, but normally the flag means something. But you can just look through and find a whole bunch of different ones, and, like, if you find one you like but you can't identify the blocks in it, like, well, let's say I'm looking at this one. This one looks nice. So it'll actually tell you, and hey, Lelanai? However you pronounce that user handle, not a bad block palette. I like it. It looks a little light mode, in my opinion, but if you like building with light colored blocks, like oak planks and stripped oak logs and cut sandstone, like, those are good light mode blocks. I like to turn on dark mode for my builds, so this is a good one. I'm just not going to use it for this one, but I do like that it shows you what blocks to use. In addition to letting you search for the blocks, it shows you what blocks to use. So, like, even down here, like, you can see, there's this one. This one looks great. Moss block, green concrete, powder, stone bricks, stripped spruce log, barrel, and stone. It's pretty good. I'm not going to use it, but it's pretty good. So let's go back to these ones. There was that one we just looked at, and oh boy, that's cyan. I think this one's cyan glazed terracotta. Yeah, that's cool. That's a creeper face. It's not centered, and that bothers me. But a lot of blocks aren't centered, and as soon as you see it, you can never unsee it. But I'm not gonna judge the centering of the designs, I guess. So I'm probably gonna judge it. Let's be honest. But just, you can look through this site, and depending on the block you want to use, there's either a plethora or a deficit, or not so good, of blocks to use. And, like, blue concrete is honestly looking pretty. I mean, this one looks, ooh, I like this one. Okay, so number one, I like all these blocks. I really like all these blocks. I'm using this one. Block palette number 7509. If this is yours, you got the stamp of approval from me. Man, this looks good. I can't find a fault in this one. Ooh, I like it. I really like it. Is my phone on? Did my phone vibrate? No, it did not. Okay, well. I'm going crazy then. I like this one. The amethyst block, the blackstone, the deep slate bricks. I was about to call them blackstone bricks. That's not right. Those are deep slate. Ooh, and the dark oak log and the spruce planks. All right. Anyway, we're going to collect all those, but I got a trident. It's called a pitchfork, but it's a trident with loyalty 1 and impaling 2. I was being attacked by a drowned over here, looking through my barrels, and I killed it, and I got a trident between this episode and the last episode. And I just wanted to show that off. And also, this bucket of sheep. I was filling out the map. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. I turned the corner, and there's a pink sheep! You'll never believe that I found a naturally spawned pink sheep, but I found a naturally spawned pink sheep. Heck, I took a screenshot of it. You know what? Hang on just one moment. Here it is, in all of its glory. The screenshot I took. Oh, that's mirrored. Okay. No wonder it looked wrong. Flip. Horizontal. There we go. Okay, there it is. All its glory. Actually correctly oriented this time. But I found it. I was mapping. All those maps are how I've been mapping it out. Like, I take the number of empty maps I need, then I hold the map in the offhand to make sure I know where I've gone off the map, and then I make a new one. And that's how I'm doing that one. And I have the speed effect right here, you can see. And I've been making those speed potions, as I showed you. I made the auto potion brewer. And I found this. I don't know how to express to you that this is what I actually found. It's not impossible, but I found a pink sheep and I brought it home. And because I brought it home, we're gonna we're gonna have it be the Lord of the Map. Of course, we need to corral him in here, so let's get some fences. Or some gates, rather. So let's see. I have the most blocks of this. So let's just give him a fence. Or a gate. Lord of the Map. And he will remain here for all eternity. We should give him a patch of grass to eat every now and again. But this is his realm. This is his domain, and we will keep him safe in here. Because he is Lord Pink Sheep, master of the map. Anyway, let's see. What does that block palette entail? We've got the blue concrete. We need deep slate bricks. We're going to need more shulker boxes. Let's see. This is the one. We need more shulker boxes. But I found a trident, and that was pretty cool. And before I put mending and all that stuff on it, I gotta get the enchantments for it. Oh my god. But it's gonna allow us to have a ranged weapon. That's pretty cool. So, let's see. I have dark oak logs over here. Which are here. So we need dark oak logs. We'll need more, so we'll go farm some more. But deep slate bricks is something we have a... Let's just polish deep slate brick. And there we go. This is definitely not enough for the ambition I'm taking. But we need more of this. So let's take some of this deep slate. Oh, I really wish we could convert it all with... We can convert it with TNT, can't we? Basically, all we have to do is let this stuff produce a tree, and we'll get... Oh, but no, that'll... Oh, wait. No, not the best idea. Okay. But we can convert this stuff with TNT, because TNT has a 100% drop rate. If we built a cobblestone generator with a TNT... mechanism... do I have to make a concrete converter for this thing? I think I do. I really think I have to. Unless I'm willing to just place this by hand. Am I willing to do that? Oh my god. Do I have TNT in here anywhere? Yes, I do. You know what? Let's take this, let's not use edge. Actually, yes, we can use edge. Take this obsidian block. And do something over here. Should have brought kelp. Let's go get a little bit of kelp. No. Let's see. I want to put this somewhere it won't hurt the surrounding area. So I'm thinking we do this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just place a giant cube every time like this. Grab the flint and steel we got. Should do that. And okay. Opened it up like a shulker box. Didn't explode as far as I thought it would. Let's try this. Okay. It did more, so we'll need just a TNT duper set on a timer. Like the one we built over there. Okay. I'm thinking this is gonna work, because we just got some cobbled deep slate. I mean, technically it works, right? That seems like a recipe for disaster. And because I'm crazy, let's do that. Yes. Okay. That'll work. I just need a pressure plate. And we'll just do that every time. Let's try that again. And we definitely need a TNT duper. Are you kidding? I landed straight in the hole. You know what? Right. Yeah, we definitely need preventative bits of... I don't know. I'm trying to work out how best to solve this problem in my head. Because I want to be able to turn non-cobbled stone into cobblestone. Or the cobbled stone. I mean, this was fun and all. But Edge is going bye-bye, and Barbricia is coming out with... Scarmillion. Because this sucks. Just gotta cobble it ourselves. So, polished deep slate bricks. We still have more deep slate that we need to cobble. Man. Okay, here's this. Yeah, okay. Let's put this stuff away. Go get our building materials. Gonna have to get more dark oak. That's a project we can handle. So the obsidian will go in here. Sand, dirt. The spruce gates go back in the spruce wood area. TNT doesn't have a designation or a designated place, so we'll toss it in here with the rest of this stuff. Leather, TNT, leads. The emeralds have a spot over here. Just put deep slate bricks in here. Where did I leave the black shulker box? Up above, didn't I? Let's see, I also need blackstone, which is over here. Alright. Yep, amethyst blocks. Which means we need to take these amethyst shards, turn them into amethyst blocks. Let's go get more, amethyst clusters. Or budding amethyst, I should say. We'll also pick up some amethyst blocks at the geode while we're there. I'm still thinking. How can I make a stone cobbler, essentially? Like, I could design it like TNT mining machine or something, but still not sure about how I would do it. Plus, there's not many stones you can cobble. Like, I'd be better off just using the deep slate in something else. And taking my non-silk touch pickaxe to collect a whole bunch of deep slate around this area. Like, just go in full tilt, destroy the deep slate, and collect the cobbled deep slate. I went the wrong direction too, so that's what I get for thinking. Thinking is never a good thing. Thinking is how we get crazy. We start thinking about too many things at once. Or in my case, I get thinking about two things and I lose track of both. So, be careful. Don't end up like me. You don't want to end up like me. Anyway. We're collecting amethyst. And blocks of amethyst. And the budding amethyst. Ooh. I think I just felt a minor earthquake. Seriously, little man? I don't have my weapon. I don't want this. Wasted some durability on my axe, or pickaxe. But it's fine. I'll financially recover from this. $28 should be good. Small amethyst bud. I don't know what that does. But we have enough budding amethyst crystal to last us a while. You know, I'm willing to bet that was a mini earthquake. We're getting into the season for it. Warm days, dry wind. Like, That's earthquake weather here where I'm from. Like, you can usually tell because there's a change in the air. So, you know, take that for what you will. Around here, you can tell when it's going to rain because it smells like rain and it's warmer. You can tell it's earthquake season because it's a very unexplainably warm day, coupled with the fact that it doesn't smell like rain, and it's just kind of dry. Like, around my area, we have humidity. Like, serious humidity. Like, things aren't dripping with sweat. Not like Oklahoma does. And so, like, that's good. But also, the humidity will tip you off to whether it's rain or not. So you got to pay attention to how humid it feels. At least where I'm from, so... Scarmillion to harvest all this. And with that, we have more blocks of amethyst. We've still got some budding amethyst. We also have to excavate behind the area. Okay. That's taken care of. Let's just put the flint and steel back. Put Sid back. Stone. I have some calcite, which doesn't really go anywhere. Rotten flesh. The copper ore doesn't go anywhere. Cobblestone goes here. Granite here. Block of amethyst. Okay. Let's put away the budding amethyst over here. And the amethyst crystal. The single amethyst crystal. Now, let's grab our rockets. Fly up. Whee! We need dark oak logs, which is why I wanted to get Rubicante. Are you serious? This keyboard. So... we need dark oak logs, because they are perfect for the pillars at the corners. And we're not going to strip these ones. These are staying... these are staying clothed. They're not going au naturel. We definitely need an all-wood farm, but I do not have the time nor the mental resources, or resources in general, to build one. Because I'm nuts. But not that nuts. We'll take Silk Touch. What does the Wandering Exuma have to say? Ooh, coral. Too bad I don't have emeralds on me. I did want more coral. So let's go trade all of our financial futures for some coral. Coral! Get over here, coral! How long has that meme been dead? Yes. I am nothing but a graveyard for dead memes. At least my brain is. I love all them old dead memes. All them dusty library book type beats, you know what I'm talking about? Something you can really bore your grandkids to sleep with. Mm-hmm. For now, I need to go get another piston, but we're not going to use the sea pickle farm yet. Because we've already got way too much of everything. We're not using terracotta this time, I don't think. No, we're not using terracotta in this build. Yes. That was a slam dunk. And more firework rockets. Bam. Ow. Alright, terracotta doesn't have a place either, but because it goes into creation of these glazed terracottas, I'll just put it in with them. We'll make more purple blocks, and then we'll put the sand in here. Get it out of our ears. Because it is clogging everything, and I'm not happy about it. Not good. Oh, God. Okay. And dirt. And stick. Okay. Stick, 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 stick. It's always stick. I hate stupid stick. That's not true. I can't say that. I take that back. I'm sorry, stick. I'm sorry, stick! I don't have a place for my coral, either. Coral, find yourself a room! Anyway. After my mental breakdown, let's make sure that's all the things we need. Of course it's not. We need spruce planks. Spruce planks. Let's get our spruce planks that we desperately need. Take some spruce logs with us, which are right up here. And we got tons of. Because we're going to need more spruce plank. And I'm also going to... I actually have everything. Okay, great. Okay, great. No. Oh, boy. Oh, we have a surplus. Well, let's figure out where we're going. Hey, it kind of looks like the map of Michigan. Kind of looks like a glove, just without the thumb. But we're going due north. Because we can. Of course, we'll furnish everything later, but we gotta build something. Now, what does every village in Minecraft have? Well, basically, they all have a couple of small houses, a couple of, maybe one or two big houses, a couple of different, buildings, let's say. Here we go. Ooh, we're on top of a mountain. Which means we're going to have to carve ourselves a way down. No! Okay. I also have to spawn-proof the place, which I'm not looking forward to. Ow. So we need to carve a way down so we can fish. Otherwise, we're just going to have... No, wait, it's not a fishing village. That's right. I am a genius. Some people say I'm a genius. Those people are wrong. We gotta come back when it's not nighttime. Gotta bring torches. So, let's go and bring home the torches. Well, we gotta sleep, bring torches to light the place up, and more shulker boxes, because we're gonna have to demolish those trees. I've got my work cut out for me. Just bring all these. Empty, empty. You'd be surprised how fast shulker boxes fill. So we're going to bring... an extra 3 empty ones. Now, it's time to sleep. Okay. So. Oh boy. Thought I had more thoughtful commentary. I don't. I got nothing. I'm sorry, everybody. I got nothing. I do have a plan, because I know what we're doing. Now, let's start by clearing the way of all trees, which extends down to here. And over to here. So we'll clear the place according to our map. And then we'll probably flatten it out so we have more idea of the area we're working with. Yeah, this is going to be boring. I guarantee it. So, I'm just going to clear the trees, and I'll be right back. Alright, a good chunk of the land has been cleared. And a lot less trees. Boom. That's what we got now. So, this area here, I'm thinking we can put a couple of houses on. Of course, I want to remove all this stone and replace it with grass, so... edge, keep it as actual stone, because we may want it, and then fill it back in with grass blocks. And I was using the map to kind of outline where the edge of our map is. So I step out here, not on the map. Right here, this is the edge of the map. And of course, here, not here. Here, not here. Here. So, that's what we're working with. And I think we need to start building a couple houses. So, let's grab... Oh, what am I using for the floor? I'm going to be using blackstone for the wall. Here's this. Spruce planks. Garbage. And let's just mark out a small house. I was looking at villager house ideas. Let's just start with a small one. I think I got it. So let's start with our pillar blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have any of these, so let's use these to build out the terrain a bit. Yes. Wait. No. Let's get our axe. We actually want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. There it is. this, which means more building out of the terrain. And of course I need the shovel now. I should have just brought the trifecta. And of course this area is going to be taller, but for now let's work out this. Now, which part is going to be our entrance? It's going to be here. Alright. And let's and bada boom. Do I want the solid floor? Do I want to put something in the middle? Let's grab some of our amethyst. Kind of like this. Okay. Yes, this is coming together. I'm liking this. This is the smaller part. I did not bring... any... stone cutters. I did not bring a stone cutter. This feels a bit too wide. Maybe I have to shrink it down. I also do have to thin the monster population. You know what? I'm going to shrink it down to this size. put a side entrance here. Okay, I'm liking this a lot more. No, not on the inside. And then boom, 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 boom. Alright. This way. Make the next layer, because then we can toss in a floor for this part. Beep, beep, beep. Yep. And we need torches so this doesn't become a monster farm. Boom. This will be like an entranceway. Okay. No solicitors. Can you believe the nerve of some people? Jeez. Okay, and dark oak logs. I have more of them. Good. Alright. We block off this wall here because a window to the roof would be a little out of place. Actually, some people have windows over their roofs. I actually lived in a mother-in-law complex, literally gotten from... The name is literally because it was built on to a house for a mother-in-law, and it was above the garage of the house I lived in. And there was a window out to the roof where you could see the street. So, I'm actually going to put a window there. Alright, problem solved. Get out of my house. You can burn with the rest of them. And then we put on the roof. Let's just make more of this. Let's see. I need my temporary blocks. And we build the roof as such. Beep. Yes, I'm loving it. Okay. See, I need more of this to turn into more of this. Oh, my eyes. It is currently 1:15 in the morning. Oh, yeah. Love wrecking the sleep schedule. Especially so close to finals when I have another paper due, an exam to study for, second exam to study for, because I did the one paper in one night, because you can totally do that. And I had to plan my next words very carefully, because I don't know exactly what those next words are. I don't know what those words were going to be. I had to write a paper by Sunday, which is December 3rd. I think I also had to decide whether or not I was going to continue this series after November. Heck, this may just be my personal world for a while. Heck, I don't know. Everything feels not good. Alright, I like this a lot. Ooh, I really like that a lot. So let's take a gander. Ooh. 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 Ooh, yeah. Alright, let's put in some windows. We brought all that blue concrete here for a reason. Let's get some blue concrete. Put this in. No? What am I doing? that I like. Yes, I like. Okay. What am I doing? This is going to be a solid wall. This is going to be a window. This here is a window, and we need torches. And I think we put blue concrete here. See how it looks from the outside. Ooh, yes! It's got a hint of color to it. Ooh, I like that very much. I can't explain why I like that, but I like it. I like it. It's not too much, it's not too little. Not I love it, I like it. See how it looks just here then. Let's change this here. Okay, yes, I like a lot. Alright, now let's get some of this glass. Turn it into panes. Too much in my inventory. Should we make this a standing glass window with spruce planks under it? Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, we're going with that. Didn't have to be a door. I like that better. Obviously, when I put in the windows, we have to take a look. So, let's do it. Let's take a look. I'll need doors, but that's a given. Stand back here. Get a good look. Oh, yeah! Oh, I like that. I can't explain why, but I just love that. Love that. This looks like a face. Dude's smiling. He has a mustache. There's his eyes. I lost it, but that looks like a dude smiling. That looks like, I'm not seeing the mustache anymore. Oh well. But ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's try to make up some furniture for this thing. what can this room be? It could be a... Okay. Then I gotta use this to do this. Gotta do something with this. This could be like a... I'll put plant pots in here. We have a ton of clay being made. I could do that. Let's make some more slabs. I have an idea. Be careful though. When I have ideas, it's not too good. Usually not good. Shelving. Well, I had an idea. Sadly, it's not going to see the light of day, because there's not enough room for the shelves. Not here, at least. Put that torch back. Let's see... Let's make... Then... grass blocks... some spruce trapdoors... Alright, and more spruce trapdoors. My creative process was interrupted by a zombie. I mean, this is a simple thing, but that adds something. Well, I mean, it's coming along. Need flowers, of course. But we've got flowers and tall flowers. Flowers galore in this area. So, some alliums. Don't have a lot of variety, I don't think. Alright, we could do that. Breaks up the monotony. Well, I've got our alliums, and that's not very cash money. I think we'll just do that for this one. I like that. Alright, it's something. It's got something. Now let's check it out. Yeah, okay. Less blue. The focus is now more on something other than the blue, which is nice. I like that. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, well, we got a big house. I have to find one that's a little house. Oh, literally right next to it. Okay. Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to end the episode here. I'm sorry that it was very quiet, but I'm not up to snuff today. Everything is just... I'm lagging, alright? There's latency in my brain, so... Tomorrow we'll have a better video, and hopefully you all enjoyed this one, because this is how I build. Like, this is how I think. You can tell a lot about a person by how they build, how they decorate, and you can tell that my skills are not there. I do not have decorating skill. I do not have the way of green. I do not have building skill at all. So I'm very sorry, but all of my builds are very plain, very basic. I have an idea of how I can spruce one of these things up, but we'll have to get to that next episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one regardless, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!